Good morning. This is Josh Hayes with Hedge Plus, and here's today's market monitor. A headline for today is "No news is bad news." It's not that there's not anything going on, it's more so that there's nothing major going on, nothing too earth shattering, both either positive or negative for the markets. And when it's like that right now, everything's going to revert back to the fact that Brazil's got a massive safrinha crop that they're currently harvesting, and Argentina is nearing the end of its harvest of soybeans, and they are sitting at record levels, or at least records they haven't seen in quite some time. One of the things I was reading about this morning is that all that rain they had that delayed their harvest. Now, it could go one of two ways. It could not just delay harvest, but also cause some crop loss and damage, or it could be rain that actually produces better yields. And it's that latter scenario that's occurred. They may have been delayed, but their yields are coming out even higher than expected. So when nothing's really going on, yes, Trump and Xi had a good phone call yesterday. The market's kind of past that. Just news that the two sides are getting along, aren't going to cut it anymore. We're going to have to wait for actual deals to move the markets there. We got a small bounce from that, but it looks like we're kind of giving that back here on the overnight. Not ready to be factored in yet, not ready to even be counted on, but this high pressure ridge, more and more forecasters are talking about it. The same forecaster who downplayed it yesterday and said that there's a strong jet stream and it still might move precipitation along the front, is now again talking about if we don't get much rain here in the next 10 days, the likelihood of this high pressure ridge sounds very high. I saw someone say that they're very easy to predict, but market's still not going to obviously price in too much risk there until it actually happens. So we need that ridge to arrive, park itself over the Midwest, and bring a stretch of warmer, drier temperatures before we see any kind of reaction to that. Final note about export sales: while they remain extremely strong for corn and especially strong for new crop wheat, soybean exports have slowed to the point that while we're late in the marketing year here, there's a chance we might not meet the USDA forecast. We shouldn't miss it by much if we fall short because we're so late, but I think the percentage was something like we're at 96.6% of the forecast, whereas last year uh, we were at 96.5. But we've slowed down so much in recent weeks with soybean exports that if we continue to slow down here in these remaining weeks of the marketing year for old crop, we might actually dip slightly below the USDA forecast. Hopefully not much. Hopefully not anything that would cause a massive adjustment to ending stocks. Taking a look at the weather, more rain is on tap for the south. This is especially hard for places like southern Kansas and Oklahoma. And then we've got the Delta and the Tennessee River Valley and the Ohio River Valley. Too much rain. Immediate issues would be wheat disease in places like Oklahoma, and then obviously further delays to planting for places in the southeast that might cause them to potentially shift more acres to soybeans instead of corn. Argentina, it's dry right now. That is nothing but positive for them. That's helping them catch up on harvest, progress on harvest. It's not going to hurt yields. Yields are already, as we just indicated, very well established, built in, and they're very good yields for this season. And then rain is forecast next week, which will help with their wheat crop. China, they're talking about a long range forecast to offer some range. A little bit too far out to count on that. In the meantime, things are getting worse there. And Mexico, they have continuing rain. It had been quite a long stretch without it, and now they're getting steady rains. That is definitely aiding their crop development there and improving their outlook. Taking a look at overnight, down across the board, right about 3 cents. Like I said, if there's not really anything too positive, it's going to have to be something really strong, really bullish to really make a major impact right now. I guess our next best opportunities would be a major trade deal announcement, or unfortunately, bullish weather here in the U.S. because it's getting a little late to matter anywhere else. Relative to where we were this time yesterday, corn is down about 6. Actually, this price is wrong. That's where we were yesterday, 442. We're actually at 436 and a quarter right now. Beans were up about 6 from yesterday. Again, these prices are yesterday's prices. We're actually at 1048 and a quarter right now. And wheat, we're at 542 and a half, which is down about 4 from where we were yesterday. I apologize for the numbers not updating on this graphic, but again, down about 6 on corn from where we were yesterday, up about 6 with beans from where we were at this time yesterday, and wheat down about 4 from where we were at this time yesterday. That'll be all for today. Later on today, we'll have Jason's Feedlot Focus talking about the hog and cattle markets. So watch for that to get released later today. Aside from that, I hope everyone has a great weekend. Talk to you again next week.